I'm being transferred overseas from next week, and Abby wants to know your number.
Hi, Charles. It's been a while. Abby wants my number? Come to think of it, I don't know her number.
I won't come back home for a while this time, so maybe she's worried.
It's not like I can do anything to relieve her concerns, though. The last time you were stationed overseas, you didn't come back for a year, did you? I thought you finally came back.
I did, but I have to work abroad again. This time I'm supposed to come back sooner than the last time.
I haven't seen you in a few years. And I haven't seen Abby since the wedding.
I guess she wants to reconnect with you. Is it okay if I give her your number?
Sure. How long are you going to be staying abroad?
It'll be at least 6 months. Then I'll come home. If I will have to stay longer, I may move overseas with Abby.
Oh, okay. That sounds tough, but good luck with your work.
As always, you don't sound sincere.
I am. I support you. I have something to tell you, by the way.
What? Did you get a divorce or something?
You're rude as always. I didn't get a divorce. It's more like something opposite.
Opposite? Are you getting married? But you are married.
Will you just shut up and listen? We get along better than getting a divorce. We get along so well that we're having a baby.
You are?
I'm pregnant. That's what I wanted to tell you.
Wow, congratulations. I can't imagine you being pregnant, but that's great. Good luck. I'll give Abby your number.
Alright, thanks. It'll be tough to work abroad, but I'm wishing you good luck. Good luck to both of us. Hi, Angela. It's Abby. Thank you for getting in touch with me. It must be tough for you that Charles is being transferred overseas. I know you'll miss him, but I hope you let your hair down and have some fun. Thank you, I will. By the way, I thought you already had a child. Oh, no, not yet. I got pregnant only recently. I was surprised to hear that yesterday. I thought I already had a nephew or a niece. So I've been wanting to see your child, but I can't see him or her yet. Not yet, but you will be able to see him or her in 6 months. We have to wait a while then. Okay, visit our house when you have time. I'll talk to you again soon. I will. Come visit us too someday. There's not much to do, but we would love to have you here if you have time. I would love to, if I have a chance. See you then.
I heard that you and Abby have been hanging out recently. I'm relieved to know that Abby has you around.
What? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? You've been hanging out with Abby recently, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
What? Are you feeling shy?
What would I feel shy about?
Hanging out and interacting with your sister-in-law is nothing to feel shy about. Feel free to keep on hanging out with her. I'll be less worried about Abby if she has you around.
Charles, what are you talking about?
That's all I wanted to say. I can't come back home anytime soon. So I've been worried about her. But I'm relieved to know that you've been a good friend to her. Don't depend on her too much, though. There's only so much she can do, even though she used to be a nursery teacher.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'll text you again later. I'm going to bed, so no need to reply.
Wait! I've been asking you a question. I don't know what you're talking about. Hi, Abby. Do you have a minute? I have something to ask you. Hi, Angela. Is something wrong? Charles texted me saying something that didn't make sense. He thinks we've been hanging out recently. Oh, Charles told you. I didn't know what he was talking about. We only texted each other once and haven't seen each other at all. I'm sorry I told him that. I didn't want to make him worried. Make him worried? He thought I was living every day lonely and uneasy, and I felt bad to make him worried. That's why I told him that we've been hanging out, and told him not to worry. Oh, I see. I understand. But I don't think you need to lie to him. You can tell him honestly the next time he asks. You're right. I didn't mean to lie to him, but I made him think that we had been hanging out. I hope you let me know beforehand next time. I was confused when he told me about it out of the blue today. Right. I'll let you know in advance next time. But I don't want to make him worried. So will you please not tell him about our conversation? I'll tell him the truth when he comes back. I see. Can you go along with him if he talks about us again? I don't want to tell him anything about our conversation. Please don't tell him anything. I don't want to make him worried. Alright, if you say so. Let me know if something happens. Text me again if you need me.
Are you kidding me?
What? What are you talking about? What happened now?
I thought you were better than this. I'm really disappointed in you. I never thought you would do something like this.
What are you talking about? I'm having a hard time comprehending the situation.
I can't believe you've been making Abby take care of your child for 2 months.
What?
What are you doing leaving your child with her for 2 months?
Wait. What are you talking about?
I expected more from you. Abby told me not to say anything to you because she felt bad. But I couldn't leave it be, that's why I texted you.
Can you explain to me what's going on? Did you say I made Abby take care of my child?
You are insane for leaving your child with your sister-in-law for 2 months. Even though she's your sister-in-law, you are too dependent on her. Think about the trouble you're causing her.
My child hasn't been born yet.
What? Then who is this child?
Are you kidding me? You're the one who's causing me trouble.
What?
You weren't making any sense when you texted me last time. This time is even worse. I know you never listen to me, but this is crossing the line. My patience is running out. Explain to me what's going on. I haven't even given birth yet. It's impossible to leave my child with Abby.
You haven't given birth yet? Seriously? What's going on here?
You have to start listening to me. My due date is next month.
What?
How can I leave my baby in my stomach with her? You would have realized if you had thought about it for a second. Are you stupid?
Hold on, I'm so confused and panicked.
There's no way I can make Abby take care of my child. My child doesn't exist on Earth yet. Plus, I've never been to your house. Just tell me what this is all about.
But there is a child in my house.
What?
Abby says he's your child.
He's not. I'll be honest with you. I haven't seen Abby. I've never gone to your house, and she's never come to mine.
You're joking, right?
I knew something was wrong when you texted me last time. But you didn't listen to me at all. So I couldn't say anything. So I texted Abby, and she said she didn't want to make you worry. That's why I couldn't tell you anything.
Do you mean you and Abby haven't seen each other at all? She said you two have been hanging out often. She once said she couldn't call me back because she was with you. What the hell was that?
Those are all lies. I don't know why she lied to you. But you flipped out on me when I didn't do anything. I'm having a baby in a month. I wouldn't trust anybody with my baby so soon after birth. Think before you talk.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I'll ask Abby about it. I'm so sorry.
You didn't even ask me when my baby girl would be born. You're unbelievably rude.
You are having a girl. The baby who is in our house is a boy. He doesn't look like he was born recently. It doesn't add up.
There's nothing more that I know. So ask Abby and demand an explanation. Just don't get me involved again.
I apologize about yesterday. Abby explained everything. And I wanted to apologize to you sincerely.
What was it all about? Whose child was he?
To make a long story short, he was Abby's legitimate child.
What?
She had him when I was stationed abroad last time. Knowing she'd be in big trouble if I found it out, she made the father sign the birth register and hid the child from me. But the child's father was so irresponsible, and she ended up taking custody of their child. She lied to me and said she was taking care of your child, but she was raising hers in reality.
Wow, that's more messed up than I thought.
I'm sorry to get you involved in this. I know your due date is approaching and it's a difficult time. I'm such a bad brother. I didn't even know your due date until a month before it.
I'm glad you finally understand. You should listen to others in the future.
Yes, you are right.
What are you going to do now? Are you going to raise the child with her?
Abby and I got married to become more financially stable, so I flipped out on her and told her that we wouldn't raise the child together. I can't forgive her for having an affair, let alone forgive her for lying and getting you involved. We will get a divorce.
I think that's a good decision. For you and the child. It's been rough, but keep your chin up.
Thank you. I'm deeply sorry for the trouble I caused you. I decided to take off from work and visit my parents' house. Then I want to come visit you to celebrate the birth of your child.
Thanks. See you around then. You must be drained. Eat something delicious and recharge yourself.
After serious consideration, Charles came to the conclusion to divorce Abby. He couldn't forgive her for lying and deceiving him. Abby ended up being kicked out of the house. Charles contacted Abby's parents. He explained to them the situation and told them to take Abby to their house. Abby's parents expressed a deep apology to Charles. Charles didn't demand compensation for pain and suffering, but he made Abby promise to apologize to Angela. And he told her to stay out of his life. Abby apologized to Angela and moved back to her parents' house. Angela gave birth to a healthy, beautiful baby girl. Charles has been spending all his money on his beloved niece. All's well that ends well.
Anne's wedding is coming soon. Finally, your role is over.
Where is this coming from so suddenly?
I don't need you anymore. I now declare that I don't need you anymore.
Hey, watch your language. What do you mean you don't need me? Once Anne got married, I, her father, am useless now?
You're not even her real father.
What are you saying? I've raised her for 15 years.
It took me a really long time. When Anne was 5 years old, I got remarried, and I've been putting up with you for 15 years. I think I did a great job.
Huh? Why are you complimenting me? What do you mean by putting up with me? You don't even know what I've been through.
Well, in the first place, I only saw you as my ATM, though. I admit that you were quite useful until now.
Are you serious?
Huh? Did you just realize that? It's pretty obvious that I got remarried only because I needed money to raise her. I've never found you attractive in our married life. That's too numb of you to realize it just now. I already got money for the wedding, so I don't need you anymore.
So you just wanted money from me? All that effort was for nothing?
Effort? You were just working, weren't you? I was the one who had been putting effort. You don't need to attend our wedding.
Hey, thanks to your habit of wasting money on useless things, I had to make more money than required. But still you're saying that? Isn't that a little bit cruel?
My habit of wasting money? I had to because you were so stressful to me. You should blame yourself.
I'm honestly impressed that you've got such a talent for blaming others. Plus, I've already greeted her husband. He's gonna think it's strange to see me absent from the wedding, right? Am I mistaken?
No worries, nobody cares about you. I can make tons of excuses. Like, you were busy with work, or I'm gonna tell them that I got divorced because you cheated on me. This house is gonna be mine too.
What? Our house? Do you want it that bad?
No, I'm saying I'll gladly accept your house. There shouldn't be many more payments for the house, right? Then I'll gladly accept your house. You better become homeless or something.
I didn't expect you, who I thought to be my wife, to be saying something like this.
Apparently, Anne's boyfriend works for a big company, so I don't need your easy money anymore. Anne's and her boyfriend's salary make me enough to live a decent life. You're completely done. So that's it. Can you just piss off?
So are you planning to change your ATM from me to them?
You should be thanking me for putting up with you for this long.
Ugh, whatever. I'm not sure if the lies will make it clear to them. But if you're saying that much, I'm gonna leave as soon as possible.
What's wrong being so obedient suddenly?
I didn't expect it to be this sudden, but I knew this was gonna happen one day.
That's a smart prediction for you.
I honestly agree with you. Then I'm gonna be out in a couple of days.
Thank you. I don't want to wash your clothes and stuff anymore. So better get going.
Okay, alright, I got it.
It's Anne's wedding day.
Okay. What do you want me to say? What do you want?
I felt pitiful that you can't even attend your daughter's wedding. So I'm here.
Are you making fun of me?
Not really. I'm not mocking you. It's just that I felt sorry for you.
Huh, is that so? So are you done bragging? If you're done, can I brag to you about something?
What is it? You don't even have anything to brag about, do you? You're just a homeless office worker. You've got no place to live, no family, and you can't even attend your daughter's wedding. I don't want to be miserable like you in my 40s. Me? I'm about to go to Anne's wedding. You know that?
I love my condo.
What?
Didn't I tell you? I started to live in a condo since I left the house.
A condo? Stop joking around. How can you afford it? Are you starting to imagine things since you've become homeless?
I see how you don't believe a single thing I say, which is understandable. I've been hiding it well until now.
What? You've been hiding that.
I was fed up with your habit of wasting money, so I started to fake my yearly salary.
Huh? What do you mean?
But if you got to know that, I thought you'd start to waste even more. So I made another bank account and I sent some to it. I've been saving up for quite a long time.
What? Were you hiding your actual salary and saving up the rest?
You wouldn't believe me, but it is what it is. I didn't think what I did would turn out so useful this early, though. Since I don't have to listen to you anymore, I thought I should give it a try and go out and enjoy the rest of my life. So I bought a condo. I'll be easily maintaining this as long as you don't waste my money.
Wait, what?
What were you saying about me being homeless?
I don't care. I didn't know you were hiding and saving up, though.
Exactly. I tried to divide some of my assets when we got divorced, but you wanted the house, so I let you have it. But that's all you'll get from me.
Shut up. I'm not even jealous, even if you bought a condo. Anne's boyfriend is quite rich as well. I'll be living a better life than you in no time.
Come to think of it, I got to know him on the day he came to say hello to us. Anne's boyfriend works for a company, which is a client of the company I work for, and we get along pretty well.
What?
Even after saying hello to us, I personally went to drink with him a couple of times. Apparently he wanted a contract for my company. Since Anne's getting married to him, at least I thought I could try and make it work better for him.
What are you talking about?
But Anne doesn't have anything to do with me, so let's forget about it.
Huh? Wait a second. You got a connection with him through your work?
I didn't, but apparently he wanted to. If Anne sees me as her father in the slightest, I thought I could do something, since I took care of her for 15 years. But the messages I got on the day you told me to leave the house made me realize Anne was seeing me as her ATM as well, just like you.
No, that's not true.
Get out, ATM, LOL. That's what she texted me, and she's blocked me ever since. If she saw me as her father, she wouldn't do such a thing, don't you think?
I mean, it's just that she's in her rebellious phase.
Well, let's call it a day.
But Anne's boyfriend wants a great relationship with you, right?
That's exactly why I asked if it's okay for me to be absent. Well, I guess it's too late now. It could be that's why he approached Anne. Because he knew I'm her father.
Huh? What? You gotta be kidding me, right?
Well, the truth remains a mystery. Either way, we got divorced. That means we have nothing to do with each other.
I apologize.
What?
Let's go to her wedding together. After all, I'm sure she must miss you if you don't attend her wedding.
I definitely don't think she misses me. That's something you're very well aware of, aren't you?
No, that's not true. I'll tell her to make it right.
It's too late to ask me to forgive you all. Oh, I haven't even paid the wedding cost yet.
Huh?
You said Anne paid it with her credit card, so give me money afterwards, right? But now that we're strangers, I have no intention of paying it.
What are you talking about? Haven't you paid it yet?
Nope. It cost a lot of money. Well, I'm glad I now don't have to pay for it.
Wait a second. Stop messing around. Then what do we do about it? Who the hell is gonna pay for it?
I don't know. Maybe Anne and her boyfriend will pay for it. Anne must be bad at saving up just like you. She might rely on you, though.
I don't have any money either.
Then why don't you sell the house?
What?
I don't think you can sell it at the price we got it. But still, you can make some money out of it.
Wait, where should I live after that?
I don't give a single crap about that. Why don't you live in an apartment or something?
This isn't how it was supposed to be. I was supposed to live a good life after letting Anne get married.
I feel very sorry for you. I don't think you'll be able to live a life that's the same level as you were. Well, I think your life costs too much money if you stay as you are.
Alright, I'm gonna sell this house. So can I live in your condo together?
Are you nuts?
It's fine, right? Let's start over. We were married until a couple of days ago, so it's fine, right?
You're mistaken. I don't have any plans to live a life as your ATM.
It's fine, right? You're gonna be my savior.
If you want to say an ATM is a savior, why don't you work yourself and become friends with a real ATM?
There's no way I can work now. I haven't worked for the past 15 years. You know that.
Humans can do anything when they're required to, right?
I don't want to be required to.
Okay, alright. Whatever you say. I'm sure Anne is going to call you soon.
Come on, stop being stubborn and come back.
You told me that I don't have to go to her wedding. I wonder if she can even have one.
There's no way I'm gonna call it off. I've already invited my parents and relatives.
Even if you can hold one, I wonder if he really wants to get married to Anne.
Do something about it.
I told him that I have nothing to do with Anne because we got divorced yesterday. He looked quite iffy.
Have you already told him about that?
Either way, he was going to find out about it today. Not much of a difference.
Don't you want your daughter to be happy? That's too cruel.
Even if you're married just for the money, you can't be happy. That's something you're well aware of, right?
That may be true. Anyway, can you just persuade him? I'll get in trouble if he doesn't get married to Anne.
That's impossible. I don't have anything to do with it. Anyway, I'm happy for you that your dream came true. In the end, Anne's boyfriend was found to be a client of Robert. Apparently, Anne's boyfriend just wanted to get a promotion. As soon as he heard her parents got divorced, he broke off the engagement. The wedding was canceled. They decided to divide the cancellation fee and pay for it. But Anne had no money to pay for it and got in trouble. She panicked and contacted Robert and asked for his help. Robert had blocked her, so she couldn't get in touch with him. After that, Anne and Kate decided to sell the house. They started to live in a tiny apartment.